For you, and you can have some rot too, buddy. There you go. Now you're all covered in the rot, and now we're gonna smash into your face. None of you can block, and you just die from being eaten by demons. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do, because we are going to be back in black. I know y'all like my mono black decks, and we're getting dark with this one, real spicy dark. Kind of a riff on one that I done previously, and really focusing on demons. Demon Life Drain Darkness. A little bit of vampires in there. You know, I can't do too much without vampires, but constant threats on the board and draining life like crazy. As I've said, they're gonna, before they know it, all of a sudden, all of their life is gone. The bill's gonna come due, and it's more than they can afford. So before we get down to this one, this mono black demon drain, I need you to do something for me. Can you do something for me, guys? Go right down there and tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'll be honest with you, you're going to get attacked by like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and attack you for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today and becoming a villain. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. Did you know that I stream every night on Twitch and on YouTube? You can hit that bell, be notified when we go live on either place. Check me out. All the deck building action. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post your decks. I'd love to see what you're running, man. You got a cool deck to show me on Discord. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build, if you want a copy of it, it's going to be right down there in the description on my AetherHub. You follow that link, it'll be right down there. So, what are we talking about with mono black drain out? We have some new tech in here that I think is actually going to be really amazing. First things first, removal. Kind of a lot. We have a lot of aggro coming onto, we have a lot of things coming at us real quick. I'm going to go with 4 cut downs. I'm not mad at you for doing 3 cut downs and maybe 1 more strategic betrayal. Like, I'm not mad at you for that. I think that 12 is going to be, or at least 10 removals is what you're going to need here. You don't want to get aggroed out. Our win con is going to be usually like turn 5 and higher. So we need to be able to survive. So we're going to go with cut down. We're going to go with Bitter Triumph. I'm not worried about losing life from Bitter Triumph. I want that ability to kill a Planeswalker. I'm also not that worried about discarding a card, because we actually have 2 cards that do us some good from the graveyard, Rock Curse Rakshasa and Karsi Revenant. So we are perfectly fine being able to do that, discarding a card. So that's going to be a removal. New removal. We got to talk about this. Strategic Betrayal. 1 black and 1. Target opponent exiles a creature they control and their graveyard. Huge anti-meta right there. If they have something out that has ward or, you know, is a big creature like that, like they loaded everything onto a ward creature like with Sheltered by Ghost, they have to get rid of it. Not only does it die, that exiles what they have into play, and they exile their entire graveyard. Just being able to exile somebody's entire graveyard with like Omniscience or Reanimator is a huge play right there. So Strategic Betrayal is extremely good from Tarkir. Really, really good card right there for more targeted removal. So that is going to be our removal package going in. Next step is going to be Hopeless Nightmare. Everyone's tired of this card, but man, is it useful. 1 black to lose life and force somebody to discard a card. Again, very, very useful. The reason that we want this one is we want to hit life drain, and I really like to hold this Hopeless Nightmare until I have Aclazotz or something like that. You can win a game with Hopeless. Aclazotz and Hopeless does 4 damage. Or you can open up a game with Hopeless and make them rip a card down and hit them for 2 life. If you sacrifice it, you get to scry 2. You know, and look for cards that you want. We're going to be doing a lot of scrying and getting what we need here. The other new card that we're going to be running, speaking of scrying and draining, Corroding Dragonstorm. 1 black and 1. Whenever this enchantment enters, your opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2, again, forcing somebody to lose with Aclazotz out. They lose even more than that. Whenever a dragon you control enters, return this enchantment to its owner's hand. You say, Jay, I don't really see very many dragons in here. I've got a trick for you guys. I've got an interesting trick for you guys. You want to play Corroding Dragonstorm. You also want to play Unholy Annex on curve on turn 3, and make sure that you don't take damage. I'm going to show you a little trick. 3 tree mascot. Yeah, what's this silly little patchwork guy that all these forest animals made? Guess what? He's a changeling. He's every single creature type. That means that when you play him, you get to A, return Corroding Dragonstorm and replay it again, because he counts as a dragon, and B, play Unholy Annex into the curve, meaning that you can drop 3 tree, play Unholy Annex, and he counts as a demon as well. So he is both a demon and a dragon by being a changeling. So you will get 2 gain and drain options out of playing him. So you would return that to your hand and get the demon gain and drain and get to replay that again by using that silly little guy right there. A common shapeshifter, and crazy powerful, man. Like, I can't tell you how useful that little guy is. So that is what we're going to be running there. As far as the last 2 drop, you know I got to bring him back. The Rot Curse Rakshasa. He is back. He is bad. He's a bad guy. 1 black and 1 5/5 trample decayed with the renew ability, the Sultai ability right there. Also, he's standing in a field of black lotuses, which is awesome. 2 black and X. Exile this card from your graveyard. Put a decayed counter on each of X target creatures. Activate only as a sorcery. What does that mean? When something is decayed, it cannot block, and when it attacks, it has to be sacrificed. You will devastate your opponent's entire line by doing that. You will absolutely, if you're going to swing in, if you know you're going to swing in, like with any other creatures that you might have, you can eat up their entire line, make them have no blockers, and you come in undefended and just smash them out. Or if you know that they're going to attack with something big, they only get 1 hit with it because it's decayed. Not only that, is a 5/5 trample. You're swinging in heavy with it. Again, combining in that with Bloodletter, Rakshasa into Unholy Annex into Bloodletter on curve. You swing in with Rakshasa, you do 5 damage. It does 10 with Bloodletter out. Insanely powerful. I know you only get 1 hit with him, but then he becomes the decayed version. He gets the renew version. Very, very useful guy right there. Super, super powerful. Talking about threats on board, we're going to put Unstoppable Slasher. The main reason we want to put Unstoppable Slasher is, yes, he's an alternate win con. We can do the hit with Bloodletter and Unstoppable. However, the main reason we want him is he is a huge threat. What we are trying to do here is gaining life, gaining and draining life, and putting massive threats on the board that our opponent is forced to deal with. We're trying to make them react to us. We're trying to keep them off balance. Okay, so Unstoppable Slasher, everyone knows what that does. Nobody wants us to lose half their life. He's very hard to get rid of. He dies. He comes back. Death Touch Zombie Assassin. When he dies, whenever he deals damage, he deals half their life rounded up. Whenever he dies, if he had no counters, he comes back on with his stun counters on right there. So super useful guy. If you wanted to up him 1, I'm not mad at that either. If you wanted to run 3 of him, sure. Another new card we're running, I think the last new card we're running, is the Karsi Remnant, who is hideous. Look at that. His mouth is coming out of his neck. Awesome. 3/3 Flying, Death Touch, and Lifelink. Just a straight up upgrade of the Nighthawk Scavenger. 2 black and 1 3-drop. Renew. And this is the other renew ability. Exile this card from your graveyard. Put a Flying, Lifelink, a Death Touch on a creature. Activate only as a sorcery. You make that Rat Curse Rakshasa Flying, Lifelink, and Death Touch. Swing him in for 5 in the sky and gain 5 life off, trampling through. Very, very powerful. Again, having these abilities, not really worrying if stuff is in the graveyard because we're going to get secondary effects from it being dead or in the graveyard, is extremely useful. So we're bringing in the vampires and the demons. Here's Unholy Annex, arguably one of the best black 3-drops in the game currently. 1 black and 2 at the beginning of your end step. Draw a card. If you control a demon, you do the 2 gain and drain. Otherwise, you just lose 2 life. We are gaining life so effectively that I'm not worried about always having a demon out. However, we have Ritual Chamber for 2 black and 3. Whenever you unlock this door, create a 6/6 black creature, black demon creature token with flying. Extremely good right there. It has the ability to generate its own demon that is a 6/6 as we go. We're going to have to do 4 of these. What really ties it all together, what really ties the room together, is going to be Bloodletter of Akhlazotz. Again, arguably the best 4-drop in current standard, the best 4-drop black card. 3 black and 1 2/4 flying Vampire Demon. Kind of thematically tying everything together, huh? If your opponent would lose life during your turn, they lose twice that much life instead. Whenever you hear the word twice or double when playing Magic, you know something is busted and broken. Again, all of these effects, Hopeless Nightmare, Corroding Dragonstorm, Unholy Annex, they are doubled in their effectiveness in the way that we remove things from them. Unstoppable Slasher hits, and it deals half their life, it takes away half their life. Do you know what double half is? It's whole. They get an instant kill if you hit with Slasher onto Bloodletter right there. Karsi Revenant, you have a lot of things that are flying right here. Bloodletter, Karsi, and then using Karsi Revenant to make other things flying. Make Unstoppable Slasher flying. Very, very useful things right here that you can do. Even when things die, you get the gain and drain effects. You kind of have to do a lot of fancy footwork on this, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. This isn't a straight forward. This isn't a mono red deck. This is going to be sticking and moving and figuring out the angles that you can get. It's a real kind of tricky deck. But all of a sudden, everything just clicks, and then you get the right card, and boom, all of their life disappears, and it's over with. So very, very fun. Mono black, Demon Drain. I love the gain and drains. Demon Vampire gain and drain. You know I love to do it. It's my specialty. That's what we're going to be looking at right here. Assassins, Demons, Shapeshifters, Vampires, and Zombies. Again, Demon Vampire is what we're running. 7 instants, 3 sorceries, 2 artifacts, 10 enchantments, believe it or not. 24 lands altogether in a 2.9. That is what we're looking at right there. We have Evil Dwayne. We have our sweet black backs right there with our skulls on them. Again, a little expensive, but I'm not really that worried about it. You have to remember that it counts this as a 5 and not a 3, so it's putting the curve up here, which is kind of blowing it out. It really is down here. It's kind of a tight deck, and I did have 25 mana in it, and I was kind of flooding. So I didn't want to keep that going. 2 Cavernous Souls, you're going to want to choose Demon or Vampire. That's gonna be basically it. Yeah, I think Demon first and then Vampire is what you're going to want to choose. That's just for our mono blue friends who want to stop us from having any fun at all. You could do mana to taste. You could put whatever you want there, if you want to put any kind of additional manas. Of course, on the sideboard for my best of 3 boys, Desperate Measures is not a bad way if you know something's going to die. It does get a pump and a drop, and when it dies, you get 2 cards. So if you know something's going to get removed or get killed, you can play this as an instant and draw 2 cards from its death. I'm not mad at more discard. If you wanted to run Bandit's Talent or Duress in here instead of one of these other gain and drains, I'm not mad at that either, to kind of really slow a person down, especially if they have just a lot of bullshit that you need to get rid of. Run that. Anoint with Affliction, great exile. Long Goodbye, great way to bust through. Another great way to bust through Ward. Momentum Breaker, another discard and forced sacrifice card from Aether Drift. So yeah, that's a great one right there too. That also gives you life if you need it, but it does both. They either have to sacrifice, and if they don't, they have to discard. Great stuff. And again, I think that maybe there can be a case to be made for more strategic betrayals in here as opposed to cut downs. So that's really going to be your choice if you want to put more in there. So just a kind of the classic Demon gain and drain improved with all of these different things, and a few little combat tricks like 3/3 Mascot dealing with the Corroding and the Unholy Annex, as it were, right there. So we are having a good time. We're trying to rank with this one. It is rough right out there on the ladder right now, guys. I've been trying a lot of things, and it is rough right now on the ladder, but we soldier on. We're going to keep fighting. We're going to keep doing it. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Let's get into standard ranked. Here we go. Because every game is the same. Sunfall, Sunfall, destroy, exile, 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 destroy, Sunfall, Sunfall. Exile, 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 exile. It's the same shit over and over and over again. Back to back to back to back. I would die for I'd be so ecstatic if a fucking mountain goes down right now. I'd be so, oh, thank God. Thank frickin' God. Look at that. At least something's gonna happen. At least we're gonna actually feel hot blood in this game. Bum, 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 bum. Waited for what? He had a double strike and a 5. That was 14. He had 2 5s. That would have been 10 and 5. That would have been the swing in. We got a good play on him here. He's going to put down Flowering Swordmaster. Boom. Flowerfoot Swordmaster. Boom. We'll play Strategic. We'll play Strategic. You know what? We'll start with Karsi Revenant. I have a feeling that he's going to have Sheltered by Ghosts. But we can deal with that next turn, and that would be his play. No, it's Mighty Mouse. Okay. Mighty Mouse. Mighty Mouse. Double strike. Let's do this. Let's find out here. He's going to do that. Alright, fantastic. Good stuff. Okay, we're going to do this. Strategic Betrayal. Target opponent exiles a creature they control. Then exiles their graveyard. Doesn't target anything, which I know he's trying to prevent the targeting system from going off. And then we will go in for 3. Boom. Okay. There's the shelter. Very good. Ooh, do I risk it to get the biscuit here, guys? We're going to wait. Because I have a feeling that he has the exile. We're going to wait. Resolve. Yeah, we'll let him get it out. We'll let him get it out. I have a feeling that he has the protection card. And if he has protection, there's nothing we can do. Well, he'd have played it anyway, so maybe the only chance that we have is that he plays it off by using his last mana to pump. Okay, there you go. Boom. Mono black. My turn. We play that. We say discard a card. Yes, yes. Submit that. Yes. Ward 2. Play it. Pay it. It's out of there. Boom. Okay. Killing the Fey-Blooded. Very nice. Double striking. Let's do this. Discard what? Boom. Yeah, gain some life there. Hopefully he drew mana and is not drawing fucking bullets. Okay, we'll Fey-Blooded again. Oh, search your library for an equipment or I reveal it and put it in your... So, okay, he's gonna look for shelter. Yeah, that's good. Alright, he's going to play the sheltered. Play Flowering Swordmaster. Play the shelter. Do you see how I'm actually playing a game of Magic right now? I know that it's going up and down right now, but you see how like an actual game of Magic cards is being played here? Like there's interaction, there's other things, he's attacking, I'm blocking. There's like all kind of stuff happening. That's interesting to me. Do you know what I mean? That's interesting. Alright, we're going to hold back here. Maybe he overcommits and we can get him with Unstoppable Slasher. There's some strategy involved, like I'm having to make decisions. I don't just sit there and watch the other guy do whatever, just stop me and then do whatever he wants. Okay, so we're going to block that from that. He's probably going to play a pump here, but he's leaving himself undefended. Boom, boom. We do gain life. Boom. Okay. See, now this is where things all of a sudden take a turn for the worst. Whoo! Look at that. Look at that. An actual game of Magic cards. Plays, counters plays, bluffing, moving, decisions. And it was close. He could have had me. He could have had me at any time. But it came down to the wire on that one. He overcommitted. Should have left that blocker. He didn't need that extra. He didn't need that extra damage to go in. He should have not committed to the board that hard. And now I have Black Mastery too, so that should tell you something. TKO Ninja, an actual game of Magic, guys. Who would have fucking thought? Who would have thunk it? An actual game of Magic cards. I'd love to see it. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for actual games of Magic. Like, we literally play Magic. We go back and forth. He hits me, I hit him, we cast spells. This is going to be bounce. And we're right back to the bullshit. Immediately we go right back to the bullshit. Either going to be bounce or Corey Steele. Ooh, this is a tough one. Let's do Rakshasa. I hope it's not bounce. I hope it's Corey Steele. Corey Steele, at least I can respect. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Corey Steele. Thunder Trapper. Interesting. Interesting. No, it's bounce. Never mind. Never mind. I was hoping it was Corey Steele, guys. I had hoop dreams for a moment. I had hoop dreams for a moment that we might have something here. So let's get silly. Let's do this. Okay. Let's do this. Oh yeah, Invoke Despair, man. We're missing those Apex Predators, man, you know? No attacks. Gonna gain and drain, or he's gonna bounce. He's probably gonna bounce, yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay, he's gonna play Storm Chasers again. Very nice. Boom. I need him to run all the mana out. Really is what I need him to do here. If he can run all the mana out. Let's see if he's got counter spells in his hand. Let's do it. We got to get those counter spells out of his hand. He'll do it again, but there we go. Flash in. No attacks. Hopeless Nightmare. Perfect. We got to get him in a position where he's taps out all of his mana, where he makes a big play. Like he wants to get this back and he plays it out, and he doesn't have any mana left, and we can knock him out. We got to get him into that point. The bad move for him to do is Storm Chasers Talent the town big enough. That's the bad move for him. Because it's going to hurt him the most. I'm not worried about the damage so much, but he is being very nervous about it. So let's do this. Let's see if we... I'm trying to draw these counter spells out of his hand. Okay, we'll hold steady on that. No attacks. End turn. Come on. There you go. There you go. There you go. Storm Chaser's Talent. Very nice, very nice. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Yeah, I need him to get these out of his hand. I need him to empty his hand. Okay. And then we will end. Discard a card. We'll discard. We don't need Carsey Revenant that much. Okay. I need it. He's never playing out his mana, which is... I really need that. I really need him to play out his mana as much as I can. If we can get him to play out his mana, he'll make a mistake. Sleight of hand again. Resolve. Okay. Boom. If he's got a counterspell, he's got it. Discard a card. Take care of that. Boom. Drop the Rot Curse. Drop the corroding. Boom. Okay. Is he gonna do the storm chasers and tap himself out? He's got to. Come on, man. Do it. Yes! 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 Oh. Yes. Hit him for 4 twice. Hit him for 4 twice. Oh, make him feel the Holy Spirit. Make him feel the Holy Spirit. Oh, I knew I could get him out. Oh, I knew I could get him to run it. Oh, we got greedy. Son of a bitch got greedy. Oh, I knew I could bait him out of there eventually. You gotta bait these guys out, man. And there's one thing about me, is that I am a master getting people to do things that I want them to do. I knew he was gonna fuck up and overcommit. That you just have to wait for them to overcommit and survive. And I said, I just have to wait. There might be a thread through here, because these bounce deck guys, they get real arrogant. And that's all I needed him for do, is run that one card up. Hesia, thank you so much. Heisichia. Hesi-Chia? Welcome to the show. I'm a master tricking people into doing things. You know what I mean? Hesia, okay. Gotcha. I wanted to get it right. Alright, that was a fucking game of Magic. I knew it was bounce. He probably would have been better off doing, whatchamacallit. You'd have been better off doing the damn, whatchamacallit, fucking, what's that shit called? Quarry Steel Cutter would have been more dangerous. But no, he had to overcommit. Alright, play. Boom. Okay, wait. You did say the last time you said it, though. Okay. Alright, well. I just wanted to make sure. Alright, let's put down Annex. Draw off of that. Boom. He is probably trying to do that Jeskai reversal. That Jeskai reversal, because he's doing nothing. And those Jeskai reversals love to do nothing. It's Clan Jeskai teaches you that to do nothing is the greatest thing you can do. That's the teachings of Jeskai Clan. Because they're monks. Alright, there's Hell Lightning Helix, very nice. I don't want you to gain a life. Yeah, I don't want you to gain life. Boom. Okay, I don't want him to counterspell either, so I'd like him to actually play something here. No? He still doesn't want to play anything? Alright, fantastic. Alright, we'll do this then. Cancel the combat and turn. We'll run that. Okay, great. Ill-timed explosion. What's he gonna draw? 8 damage. Is that Omniscience? Yeah, it's Omniscience. Never mind. We're just gonna lose. So we'll do this. We'll do this. He's just gonna reanimate Omniscience. Probably. No? He's not going to? Okay. Builder's Talent. Alright. Counterspell? Removal? Anything? Anything at all? No? Just instant lose? Okay, that's fine too. Yeah, I have Graveyard Hate. I didn't draw it though. Okay, fantastic. All right. Good stuff there. Weird. He didn't get it. Yeah, he took the do nothing a little too seriously. Indeed, Cosmics Brownies. Hesia, I raided you the other night. That's why you're here. Well, welcome. We'll give you a shout out. Shout out. I like to support the VTuber Magic community. Because nobody really helped me too much when I was coming up. And sometimes you need a hand up. Fellow VTuber, if you like Magic and VTubing, which you're here, aren't you? Also, please check out my YouTube channel. We'd love all y'all to go to YouTube. There we go. All right, we actually got some good games in, believe it or not. And despite that big spike of losses, we're still at a 60%. We're still at a juicy 60. I'm not mad at it. We ran into a wall of white and blue, and that was really the problem. But we were able to get sneaky with it. Let's open with a move here. Boom. This is my Graveyard Exile. I could run a little bit more of it, but we do have it available. Okay. Caustic Bronco. I don't like those. We're going to say discard a card. Cancel. Actually, you know what? I'll just take... You know what? Yeah, I'll discard a card. I'll discard a mana. One day you will cry, and our ashes will fly from an aeroplane over the sea. There are lights all around, soft and sweet. Alright, very nice. Hopefully we draw mana here. That would be good. Mana would be nice on there. We did have to ditch one. Now Corroding Dragonstorm. We'll play that. Boom. And hopefully we draw... Oh, perfect. I don't know if we need 5. We're going to grab 1, though. Because we're going to go 3 tree into a Corroding again. Which is a cool combo. Roman Throne. What's he going to pick here? Broncos? What do you pick? Snakes? Okay. That. Boom. Unholy Annex and Karsi. We'll take the Karsi. We'll take the Unholy Annex first off the top. He wanted double snake. He's got a snake. He has a snake. A snake. Whatchamacallit? He has a snake. A snake deck. I guess that's what we would call it. That's it. Okay. Double the effect. Okay. You gotta be frustrated. I'm killing a lot of his shit. Oh, the Rottenmouth King. Okay. Alright. We might be dead because of that. That may be a problem. We'll sacrifice. Get to Scry 2. Lose 0 life. Karsi Revenant. Let's grab that off the top and open the saddles. Reveal the top card of your library with nothing. Oh, it was a 7-banger. He fucking lucked out there. God damn. Skibbity goddamn. Thank you so much for coming by. Oh, Bitter Triumph for the removal. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. Skibbity goddamn, man. Absolutely. Was not a good run there. A snake tribal. We didn't really get to see all the snakes that he was gonna run. What the Sigma? I love Rottenmouth, Grimbobble, Momentum Breaker, nowhere to run for removal. That's not bad. That's not a bad combination play. Yeah, I mean, okay curve, I guess. What's he gonna put down? I'm gonna smash it. I used to fuck with my friends whenever somebody was getting ready to play. I would hold my removal in my hand. I said, put it down, man. Show me what you're gonna put down there. They'd be like, all right, it's my turn, and I'd pick up my removal and I'd hold it above the board. I'd say, what are you gonna drop? What do you want to get smashed? What do you want to get hit? Boom. Let's grab that. Through another one. Oof. Drop that. That'll help keep me alive a little bit. Ooh, Carsey Revenant or Corroding. Graveyard. I don't need either of those really. Carsey. Yeah, let's look for demons, man. We gotta hunt for demons. Really. That's what we gotta be doing. We gotta hunt for demons. He's gonna eat that up. Boom. Or demon equivalent. Bitter Triumph is not what I needed. It is a good removal though. Liliana the Villainy. Each player discards a card. We will discard. Cut down. What's he gonna do? He's still holding on here. 2 attackers. I'm gonna say discard a card, kill you, get rid of you. We're gonna draw Carsey Revenant off the top. We're gonna do this. Drop the Ritual Chamber. And we drew the Aclazotz. We get the Gain and Drain. Pop. Okay. If he's got removal, he's got removal. It is what it is at this point, but we're gonna make him play it. We're gonna make him have it. Make him have it. Bailmerk, weird choice. Okay. Non-creature, non-avatar. He's gonna return Liliana the Villainy. I can't play it yet. If he had a removal, I think he'd have run it already. So we're gonna hurt him. Boom. 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 There you go. Done. He dug for it. He didn't get it, though. He went for it. He was looking for that pistol. He didn't find it. This is the type of mono black that I like to be. I like to be juking and jiving. You know what I mean? I like to be dipping and dodging and hitting people like this. Just these strategic wins. 66, man. Well, that's not terrible. You know, pretty happy. We'll go one more. You put people in bad positions, you know. It's a bit of a strategy game, this deck. This is a bit of a thinking man's mono black, which is you kind of have to force people into these really bad positions where they either have removal or they need to make a certain play and they don't really have it. They're not really able to do what they want. Real Raven, I don't hate you. I hate your sin. I never hate the person. I hate their sin. The sin of Simic. You don't cast away the man, you cast away their terrible sin. Demon, Rakshasa. Boom. Hello. You could play removal right away on it, which is fine, because it has a secondary effect from the graveyard, and then he's not playing a removal on Unstoppable Slasher. Yeah, boom. And I think he's going to regret that he did that, because now Slasher is out, now he's got to play removal on that too. Which is, you know, it's more and more complicated as you go on. Rock. Oh, he's got his own stuff. He's got his own thing going on here. Okay. All right. So we're gonna do this. Boom. Put those away. Boom. Half. Okay. We're gonna hold on to that hopeless. Okay. Cut down. Comes back. He's trying to exile the graveyard, or he's trying to play another removal on top of it. Karzi Revenant, do that. Well, I'm going to hold on to this Hopeless Nightmare, because I feel like I want to play removal on him at an instant speed faster than I want to, okay, so he's got his own bullets too. Okay. My turn. We're going to get him out of the way here. Pay 3 life, because we're going to recover the 3. Boom. We hit him for 3. Drain him out. Ah, that was the Bloodletter right there. So now he's in trouble. I think he's in trouble, bro. I think he's in trouble. I think he's in trouble. Batosai. Through the blood of the wicked we shall be redeemed. Hallelujah, amen. There we go. There we go, guys. Alright, now we're back on track, boys. Now we're getting it in to fit it in. Very, very smooth right there. Yeah, good stuff. Okay, that's what I like to see. This deck is rated E for everyone. I don't give a fuck. Bro, a 5/5 trampler with double damage is ridiculous. It's absurd how powerful that is. MTG, man. Welcome to the Summer of Rabbits. Is it really the Summer of Rabbits? He may play removal, or he's going to go Boros. He's either going to go Boros, or he's going to go Token White. So we're either going to see a mountain-type thing slam down right here, or he's going to go Token White and start building his token base. He's going Token White. He's going to build his token base, or... Oh, speaking of Summer of Rabbits. Okay. No attacks. Alright, very nice. Yeah, 3 tree is actually pretty essential, especially with Corroding Dragonstorm being what it is. Oh, Summer of the Rabbits. Oh, I thought that was like an event. I thought like Summer of the Rabbits was like an event going on, like Toyotathon. Well, oh, he destroyed it. Oh, that was a good move. It's a good move. Okay, I'm gonna get the Aklazotls right here. Let's see if you wanna block this. You wanna block it? I know you wanna block it. No, he wants to take 10 points of damage. I know he does. Yeah, there he goes. Great. I saw that whatchamacallit, CGB had released an Atali deck. I'm working on a similar Atali deck insofar as basically you use the corroding Dragonstorm or the exploding Dragonstorm to hit an insane go wide. And if you hit an insane go wide, you basically Curse Rakshasa. Okay, so do I curse his entire board, or do I set myself up for the kill here? No, I set myself up. I'm gonna set myself up real spicy. He could pump. How much is that? He would do 9, 11, 9, 11. We'll go for that. Boof, boof. I don't think that he could pump it to the point where it's going to kill me right now, and then I can destroy all of his blockers. You don't have your Toyotathon decorations up? It's so funny that Toyotathon is like such an American thing, but it's a Japanese car company. It's kind of funny how Americans just kind of adopted that. Like, yeah, it's as American as Toyotathon. Yeah. I don't think he could do 22 points of damage. I would be really surprised if he does. He can if he gets... I think he can if he does Kin Tree Banner. Because that would add +4 to each one, so that would be 7. No, he does Godslayer. Okay. He does Godslayer here. He's dead anyways, it doesn't matter. Even if he kills Bloodletter, he doesn't know he's dead. He doesn't know he's dead. This whole side is just going to be rotted. And when you're rotted, you can't block. Boop, 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 boop. Little rot for you, little rot for you. And you can have some rot too, buddy. There you go. Now you're all covered in the rot, and now we're going to smash into your face. None of you can block, and you just die from being eaten by demons. There you go. People are sleeping on the fact that Rot will completely annihilate a person's blockers pre-attack. I think they're not recognizing the power of that. I think they're not recognizing the fact that you can just rot their entire board out. Ooh, I go first on a 1, 2, 3 curve right here. I'd like something else, but we'll see. Arconius. Arconius. Where's Rachel? Where's Rachel? He's going to play removal on that. We're going to put down Carsey. If he's playing defense, he's not playing offense. Believe it or not, that's how that works. If he's playing a kill card each turn, it means he's not getting his board state set. I'm guilty of that too, where I'll be so focused on removing bad stuff that I don't get a chance to set board state. We're gonna go in, we're gonna take him down, boom. He may try to go for more board state and recover on it, but we'll see here. Carrot cake, okay. Create a white. Scry, it's gonna sacrifice. Draw a card. I think he's looking for that alternate removal. Boom. He's gonna gain a lot of life there. Very nice. Okay, good. We'll kill that. Fantastic. We'll do this. Okay. Do this. I'm a little concerned about putting down more cards because I feel like he may go for the wipe here. So I'm going to hold that Rock Curse in my hand. Because I feel like he's going to sweep. No, he's not. He's not going to sweep. Okay. Steve Bot. I don't have it up yet, Steve Bot. Are you still looking for the removal here? He's got to kill that. Boom. Hey! Kitty, kitty, Kate, Kate. To all my cool Kates and kittens, welcome. I think this guy's screwed. Thank you so much. We'll give you the shout out. Nice. Kitty Kate 308. Give a shout out to the kittiest of the Kates. Oh, I just did it. Sorry. I'm telling you guys, this 1 2 3 curve, 1 2 3 4 curve is dangerous. Is dangerous. It's and it puts people on such a defensive because they have such kind of ugly, real dangerous things coming in aggressively that they start playing removal very quick and they don't ever get board state set up. Your dog adopted a cat? Wow. Oh my goodness. I've seen that where like a lab will come home with a kitten. And it's like, this is friend now. Alright guys, I hate to do it, but we gotta bolt the bird. We can't let him ramp. There's no ramping, there's no glamping. Okay. Do we go in for the 2? We'll hold steady. Like I always say, man, with dealing with demons, the bill always comes due, and it's always just a little bit more than you can afford. Now we're going to push him. Now we're going to say, do you want to lose that? He said, I don't care. He's trying to ramp. I think I have to shut the ramp down more than anything else. I think I gotta keep putting the ramp in. I'm sorry. I wish I had more mana there, but I don't want him going to wherever it is he's going. Yeah. Land, okay. So we're gonna put down Carsey Revenant. So he really tried to ramp up here, and he's still trying to do it. He might play removal. Okay, good. Boom. Alright, Golgari Classics here. Alright, that's why I held off, because now we put Unstoppable Slasher, and we put the Rock Curse. Okay. Let's see how much kill he's got. Let's see how much kill this guy's got. I know he's scared of the Slasher now. He's gonna have to exile the Slasher. Okay, good. Is he gonna double swing on me? No. Gonna do another one of these. We're gonna do this. We're gonna guarantee that it gets in. Bango. 5. We decayed. I gain the life back. Boom. I like Karsi Revenant a lot, as you can see. I think it's quite good. I think that just gave me 5 life instantly for 3 mana, which is a good trade. Which is a fine trade. Okay, so we're gonna have to do 2 on you. Auto pay. We'll do this. We need to get him down a little farther. We're not drawing quite what we need yet. So he's gonna hit me for a decent amount. They're gonna die though. He might use them to draw cards. Yeah, I'm gonna die though soon too. I'm gonna die though again soon too. And that's a land. That ain't gonna cut it, Chief. Alright, the only option I have here is to draw something fucking amazing. Wow! Holy moly, guacamole. That was going to be 9 mana out of the first 14. That's the game sending you a message right there. That's the game saying, hey, buddy, I'll be honest with you, bro. You're totally fucked. You're getting the royal screw job there. You're going to draw nothing but mana for 5 turns. Here's another mana for you right here. The game said, lay down, Jay. That's 10 mana out of 15. 10 mana out of 15, guys. Another swamp off the top. Wow. Can I get some flood emotes in the chat, please? Oh my goodness. Oh, the game said absolutely not. Absolutely fucking not. You get nothing, sir. You lose, sir. That was a hand-fed victory for homie there, man. My goodness. I could have drawn... I could have run fucking so many life losses off of that. Oh my goodness, that was oof. The game was like, nah, slow your roll, fam. I'm gonna say Boogeyman, 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 Boogeyman. Welcome, Boogeyman. Trexodactyl, how you doing? Marauding Army, what's up? Real Raven, welcome. Cosmic BS, hello, hello, hello. Who else we got? The Gobbledygook, Heath Bartle, Logan Fowler, Joel LeBlue, King of Crads, Chris Chaos. Of course, it's not a stream without Chris Chaos. And I think that's it for right now. We'll keep this piece of junk, and we'll go on from there. All right. That. He's got Cult Conscript, Hayama. Ooh, Ember Veteran. Okay. Rockhurst. He's gonna hit. Let me pull that over there. I'm trying to do something a little spicy here. Let's do this. I feel like he's gonna kill it. I feel like people are losing the fact that on curve 1, 2, and 3, this does fucking 20 damage when it goes through. I feel like people are losing sight of that. Is he going to play the removal on it? No, we got the gain and drain off. Very nice. Shock. He's going to run in. He's going to get that. Boom. It's going to be a big boy damage right there. Boom. I'm a little worried about the removal situation. Removal situation is crazy. He may do it. He may not do it. We're going to swing it now. It's decayed. If we hit, it's going to hit for 10. Boom. Boom. Then it dies. Boom. Then we gain and drain for 4. Boom. And that's not good. You see that? That's real bad. That's real bad. So it's either... Yeah, there you go. You see the problem with that curve now, guys? Do you see the issue of having to deal with that? That is horrible, bro. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4 that you're gonna fucking get it. You're gonna absolutely just get it right in the fucking nuts. Or the vag, whatever you got down there. Alright, yeah. Was just that kind of, earlier, was just kind of that wall of blue and white that just went on forever of nothing but control decks. I mean, that is what it is, but I think we're obviously showing that there is just bad to worse on this one. The dark. Oh, it's the darkness. Yes. I love it. I love these types of decks. Maybe we don't need that many manas. Maybe we're drawing too much mana. But overall, Demon Gain and Drain is doing what it does, what it do. We can't complain. I think we need to put on a schnazzy back on this because it's a schnazzy deck. So, yeah. That's the dark, ladies and gentlemen. It does. It's terrible, and it hurts you in a lot of different ways. We're going to leave this one right there for tonight. Thank you for enjoying the dark.